In the shadowed corridors of aerospace innovation, where secrecy cloaks every breakthrough and danger lurks behind every design, emerges a marvel of human ingenuity, the B-2 Spirit bomber. An aircraft so cloaked in mystery that few truly understand its secrets. It stands as a testament to what relentless innovation, audacious vision, and staggering ambition can achieve when the stakes are nothing less than global dominance. From its inception in the Cold War's tense aftermath to its status as an icon of stealth and power, the B-2's engineering is a labyrinth of mind-bending complexity, an intricate dance of aerodynamics, material science, and cutting-edge technology that pushes the boundaries of human capability. Behind its sleek, almost alien exterior lies a story of obsession, innovation, and sacrifice. A story that challenges our understanding of what's possible when engineers and scientists dare to dream in the realm of the impossible. As we peel back the layers of this technological enigma, prepare for a journey filled with suspense, revelation, and the kind of dramatic secrets that could alter the course of history itself. Because in the world of the B-2, nothing is what it seems, and everything is just the beginning of a deeper mystery waiting to be uncovered. A hush on the airfield as if the night holds its breath, a horizon trembling with secrets. And then a charcoal wing glides out of the darkness, drinking starlight, swallowing the moon's reflection. And for a charged second, you realize the silhouette is a question mark bent into a flying answer. A riddle solved by geometry, physics, and almost religious obsession with silence. This is the B-2 Spirit, the flying wing that became a rumor made real, a machine engineered to be absent, to slide between radar pulses, to cross an ocean and a continent without leaving anything behind but shifting echo and the aftertaste of fear in enemy operators who check their scopes and swear that a phantom just moved by. And if you peel back its skin, you find not magic, but a lattice of ideas older than the bomber itself. A dream Jack Northrop carried like a spark from the 1940s into a Cold War crucible. An intuition that the purest wing, no tail, no protrusions, no right angles to catch a wave, could be made stable not by fin and rudder, but by a brain faster than turbulence, by algorithms more faithful than a pilot's hand, by fly-by-wire guardians that twitch a dozen control surfaces 100 times a second to make a shape that shouldn't fly soar like a whisper. Because the B-2 is a contradiction by design. It must be big enough to carry a city's worth of consequence and small enough to fit inside a radar's blind spot, strong enough to cross the world and subtle enough to pass. Unnoticed over someone's backyard, brutal in effect and delicate in signature. Heavyweight and weightless, and everything about its engineering bends to that paradox until even the bolts remember to hide. Look at the edges. Those knife-straight spans and sawtooth serrations are not for show, but for survival. Their alignments choreographed, so that when radar strikes one face, it finds the next angled, just so, energy spilled sideways, never back at the source. The plan form a conspiracy of contour, an angle that turns electromagnetic aggression into shrugged-off glances, while the intakes yawn like secret mouths, then curl serpentine, S-shaped. So the radar looking up a throat can never see the bright metal heart of a compressor face. Its spinning disk of truth smothered by curves. And even the engine exhaust is coaxed into humility, stretched thin across broad flat tiles and mixed with ambient air until heat signature blurs, and the infrared spy finds only a smear where a blaze should be. But none of this is static. Stealth does not paint you apply once and forget. It is a living discipline measured in decibels and degrees, humidity and handling, the maintenance of a negative space where enemy energy should return and does not. And the materials are as much a character as the form. Radar-absorbent coatings, layered like whispers, composite skins that sip radar energy and dissipate it as if the airplane were exhaling warmth through its pores, edge treatments that must be kept, precise panel seams that must remain flush as a lie told with a straight face, every opening, bomb bay, landing gear, antenna window, treated like a potential confession and engineered to close the instant the truth might leak. In that skin you also read lessons carved by weather and war, because those coatings once demanded a priesthood to tend them, man-hours piling up per flight hour like a penance, until chemists and engineers taught the airplane to heal more easily, to shrug off raindrops that used to gouge, to resist the sun that used to fade its stealth. And in that evolution, the B-2 learned not to become a museum piece, but to remain a question mark relevant because the question it asks, "Can you see me?" is never answered once. Inside the wing, structure becomes storytelling. carbon fiber, and titanium join in a trusswork that carries fuel like blood through capillaries. The center section, a cathedral of spars and ribs, distributing load across a span designed to be bowflight. And quiet, every bracket and bracket's bracket auditioned not just for strength but for signature. Every fastener capped flush like punctuation pressed flat into the page, so the sentence reads clean. And the life within for General Electric F-118 turbofans. Hum behind those hidden smiles, afterburners forsaken for a quieter communion of thrust and endurance. A steady push against a planet's curve that turns an evening in Missouri into a dawn over another hemisphere. Refueling rendezvous into the arithmetic of range and timing. Waiting for a tanker in the vastness where the sky narrows to a single boom and the flex of aluminum against force. Then there's the mind of the airplane, that unfaltering nervous system where quadruplex fly-by-wire takes in the world at an electric cadence, compares pilot intent with aerodynamic truth, and chooses moment by moment to keep the wing honest, yet tamed not by tail, but by split drag rudders and nuanced elevon choreography. A ballet where each surface bends a flow just enough to correct what the atmosphere tries to undo, while the avionics scheme a path through radio silence. Satellites whisper coordinates to inertial gyros that never sleep, and the radar, its own stealthy predator, casts low probability of intercept glances across terrain and threat, shaping itself to be heard only by the pilot and never by the hunted. This is a cockpit with a view, is philosophy, and the displays are prophecy. From secret sketches to cutting-edge technology, the B-2 spirit stands as a testament to human innovation driven by necessity and vision. Born in the shadows of the Cold War, it transformed aerial warfare and redefined what was possible in stealth and strategic strike capabilities. As we look to the skies today, the B-2 remains a symbol of American ingenuity and resolve, an aircraft that once existed only in dreams, now soaring silently as a guardian of peace and power.